Yo, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, people, humanity, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, otakus and hikikomoris out there, is this Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011 aka Man Wolverine. Of course, you guys know the wrestling intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And ironically enough, I had no idea this shit was even going on the other day. I should have fucking known, being a Sony fanboy myself, that there was going to be a Sony little state of play thing that was going to happen yesterday, May 9th. But the thing is, I was just so fucking tired of coming back from work and shit. It didn't even fucking cross my mind. Plus, I was still coming back from work when this shit was going on anyways. I mean, granted, I could have watched it through my smartphone, but I only had 10-15% battery life left, and I didn't want my phone dying on me. So I just decided to watch it when it was a pre-recorded thing instead. So I didn't watch it till about 5, 6 o'clock in the night. And I was like, oh, I was a little late on that, but whatever. It is what it fucking was. And there was only literally only 2 games I caught my interest in, which was MonsterHunter, Iceborn. That shit was really, really fucking cool. I liked it. I wasn't extremely super overhyped or I fanboyed over it or nothing, but it was a pretty decent, good-ass trailer. I'll admit that. It was pretty damn fucking cool, nonetheless. It still has the same, excuse me, same beautiful overworld, same beautiful fucking graphics that it always has. Same, actually no, I think it had different dragons and demons and monsters you have to kill this time. Looked pretty cool, which I already got a couple pictures for. Well, actually no, I only got one of it. So it was this one that they showed here, Monster Hunter World Iceborn. Really fucking cool ass trailer there. And then I got another old school early 2000s caught, which I thought this was 2016 or 2017 when it came out already, but I guess I was wrong. The medevil remake. It's coming out pretty soon. I'm not sure when it comes out, but hey, we'll see when it happens. I think it's in I don't know, September, October, probably this. Maybe it might be November when it finally comes out completely. Which hey, that's pretty kick-ass. And then they showed a limited edition Sony PS4 gray silver metallic PS4 Pro version of their system. So hey, you guys got $400 to burn, go for it. Or 300. I think it's 300 or $400. And of course, this is what every hardcore Final Fantasy fan, which you already know, I've never really given too much of a crap about Final Fantasy. Even when I was a 90s kid, I was very much aware as a 90s kid what Final Fantasy was. Just, I never really got into it. And the few times I did play with it, either A, I died a whole bunch of times, or B, I just fell asleep during the gameplay because it bored the crap out of me. MMORPGs for me, since it was a brand new thing here in the United States, it didn't really gravitate towards me. You know, it didn't really do nothing for me that much. It kind of bored me, if anything. I'm not saying that it's a complete piece of garbage shithole of a game. I never really cared that much for the series. I'm sorry. I know some of you people really, really love Final Fantasy, and hey, that's awesome. I'm glad you love the crap out of this franchise. I'm not even, shaming you for that. I know there's, I always say, this as an example, not everyone's gonna like stuff I really love. Because, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I'm a very huge Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super fan. I know there's some people out there that don't give a shit about any of those franchises, and they probably hate them. And it would be a little hard for me to accept, but at the same time, I understand. Not everyone's gonna like the same stuff people like. And yeah, they actually even showed this chick. I still remember her name because I remember I used to play at my cousin's house. I did play it once or twice. I just really didn't care too much for it. Once again, I'll admit a little bit, something tiny bit positively, something at least that I barely even liked about Final Fantasy. At least with the whole storyline of all the series, they know how to keep their storyline very, very powerful and very, very emotionally attracting towards their fans. I'll admit that. And then they brought this chick as one of the voice actresses, Aerith, and I guarantee you a lot of freaking Final Fantasy fans out there must have been losing their fucking mind the other day when they saw that. And I'm happy for them. I'm glad that they're happy that they get to see their little waifu chick, Aerith, come back again. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm glad for them. Anyways, yeah, let's get into this thing right here. So this comes from Push Square. Reaction. State of play satisfies, but can Sony manage expectations? This comes from Sam Barker. Gotta credit is due here. We're in the Oh man, I don't know why I cut out that quick. We're in the minority, but we'd like to, arguably, I think that says a state of play, which emphasizes the PlayStation VR as well as other parts of the PlayStation portfolio. The live stream was lambasted, never heard of that word before, by viewers. And yesterday's installment felt like a direct response to the criticism. Sony instead opted for a much shorter show, and there wasn't a single virtual reality game in its roster. Thank God that there fucking wasn't. A win for all of those who harbor an unnecessary hatred for the hardware. Perhaps more importantly of all, the Japanese giant aligned expectations beforehand, confirming the length of the show and some of its content. This still wasn't enough to pump the hype train's brakes, as we saw pre-stream speculation from ranging from The Last of Us Part 2's release date to a mysterious new exclusive from Capcom. It would appear that fans simply can't control themselves, and that's always going to take a backlead. Of course, Final Fantasy VII, I think that's 7 or 8 remakes doused any disappointment. And the response to the May 9th shows how much more has been forgiven. There are far fewer dislikes on the live stream video, although more than enough to raise eyebrows. And our own poll here at Push Square skews towards the positive end of the spectrum, but there are still plenty of people labeling the show as an anticlimactic, and it's clear from the formats still have plenty to prove. As we wrote earlier in this year, we'd like it. At just 10 minutes, yesterday's update was pacey, including a good mixture of software across a variety of genres. A new Predator-themed multiplayer shooter may not be the kind of project we've come to expect from Sony as a publisher, but it's refreshing to see the organization spread its wings and trying something different. The two indie title spotlights, Riverbond and Away, the survival series, also has enticing hooks. There's much work to be done when it comes to establishing the state of play. Can the platform holder efficiently manage expectations? It seems that this series is mainly to be stuck in a loop with an unrealistic expectation of fans giving way to frustrations. Our view is that Sony should stick with it, and there's a nice idea here, and that the content will undoubtedly improve as the PS5 nears. The best way to help yourself is by keeping your feet on the ground. Oh, and I almost forgot about that. There was another little, side project indie game that I guess 20th Century Fox, aka Fox themselves, they decided to make an online game for kind of like a Call of Duty Apex Legends sort of game for the Predator series. That looked pretty fucking cool. I was actually excited for that one. That one looked really, really fucking interesting. I don't have it here on any of my pictures, but it was on there, and it was pretty fucking kick-ass. As far as everything else goes, there was that other one was called Away survival game, and that one really didn't do nothing for me, and that just felt like another indie project that's probably going to go down, unfortunately, in the shithole. It's only going to be probably for a niche audience that maybe less than 1,000 people are going to like, and everyone else probably isn't, unfortunately, going to care too much for it. And there was that little mini dungeon, Minecraft-looking game that was on there. I don't remember the game. I think it's called Riverbond. I think that's what it was. They had an extra little DLC character that had Shovel Knight in it. I thought that was funny. I thought it had a little bit of extra charm if they had Shovel Knight in there. So, hey, I guess the Yacha Games wanted a little bit more extra money. They had out of their game Shovel Knight in there. Other than that, that's all I got to say for now. And, I guess this was a real big day for a lot of hardcore Monster Hunter fans, which I'm not a hardcore Monster Hunter fan, but I'm a decent Monster Hunter fan. Monster Hunter World fan. And I did play a few of the games back in the day. I did love them. Wasn't super extremely crazy about them, but I did like them a lot. Kicking all these big giant monsters' butts. It was awesome, you know? But Final Fantasy fans, they definitely got a lot more love in this freaking little Sony State of Play thing here. Oh, and this is the one I was talking about, that gray silver metallic PS4 exclusive thing or whatever. Anyways, yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. Hopefully Final Fantasy fanboys and fangirls had a good time with this, coming from somebody that's never been a Final Fantasy fan. And yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully I didn't hurt your guys' feelings too much of not being a fan of that. Hey, you could talk as much shit about Pokemon and DBZ and Star Wars all you want, and I won't care about it at all. That's cool. I know not everyone's gonna like that. Oh, and speaking of which, I'm finally this afternoon. Detective Pikachu is fucking going down, man. I'm gonna see if I can try to get at least 2 Pokemon trading cards from my local theaters if they're still gonna have them there, and it might be sold out by then. So I don't know. If not, I'll probably just get it at Walgreens or Walmart or something. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus, hikikomori's out there. I will see you when I see you guys. Good day, have a good night, wherever you're at in the world out there. Stay tuned for more future content on the channel, including article session reviews with video game industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and our episodes of the video. Peace out. I'm out like sauerkraut. Later's in goodbye. I'll see all of you on the flip side. Take it easy. Stay safe. I'm gone. I'm out. I'll see you guys soon. Take it easy. And yeah, stay tuned for more future content on this channel. I'll talk to all you guys later, right? Take it easy. I'm gone. Later.